Hey Bladers, welcome back to another Beyblade X unboxing video. Today I'm reviewing the BX-39 Shelter Drake Random Booster Select. Because this is a random booster select, we get 3 Shelter Drakes, a red, yellow, and green recolor. Shelter Drake acts as our latest basic line release before we get into the CX line next month in March. So Shelter Drake is a balance type Beyblade. The blade has 2 large blades with smooth edges, allowing for excellent endurance and deflecting power. It also comes with the new 780 ratchet and the gear point bit, which is reused from Unicorn Sting. The other Shelter Drakes come with these combos, 580 orb for the yellow one and 360 dot for the green one. So you got a stamina and defense combo along with the main balance type release. Shelter Drake is owned by Seal Kaminari in the Beyblade X story, who is the owner of Black Shell as well, and also goes under the alias of Common Z. Seal made Shelter Drake to combine the defensive aspects of Black Shell and certain attributes of the Drake line that was used by Chrome Ryugu. Moving on to the part by part, this is Gear Point. Gear Point is a variation of the regular point bit where the gears are now extended down to formulate the flat surface. And of course it still features the small dot in the center, allowing for a mixture of both defensive and offensive movement. Because the gears are extended, it has an easier time attaching itself to extreme line and is more aggressive than the original point in general. So if you want a more offensive oriented point bit, then I guess you can go for Gear Point, but if you want more of an actual balance between attack and defense, then the original point is probably better. This part is also reused from Unicorn Sting. Next is the ratchet. This is 780, a 7-sided ratchet that's 8mm tall. It's kind of surprising that this is our first time getting this type of ratchet in the game. But 7-sided ratchets we've seen before, they have thick blocks for the ratchet ring, really good at deflecting attacks, overall a great ratchet to use in general, but this time you have it at the 80 height. The color scheme is pretty nice, has a crimson red ratchet ring with a nice solid red for the plastic underneath. Finally, here is the blade. This is Shelter Drake. Because Shelter Drake, like all other Drake bays, is a homage to Dragoon from the original Beyblade generation, it does feature the original Beyblade logo on the dragon's head. Shelter Drake is a balance type with 2 large smooth blades. Because the blades are very large and wide, it has great endurance, and the smooth surface on these blades allows the bay to deflect hits very well. According to the back of the box, it's supposed to have like a spinning deflection ability. This is meant to be a combination of the original defensive attributes of Black Shell, combined with the design and more offensive traits, I guess, of the regular Drake line. In fact, in the anime, the avatar is meant to be a turtle dragon, which is pretty interesting. Shelter Drake does look incredibly thin. I don't imagine it's going to be too heavy. So, really wondering if this is going to be a useful blade or not. Moving on to 02, this is Shelter Drake 560 Orb, a stamina type combo and a yellow recolor. This is supposed to take advantage of Shelter Drake's wide blade, which allows for supposed good endurance. Then the final bay, 03, Shelter Drake 360 Dot, a defense combo that comes in a green recolor. This is meant to take advantage of the smooth blades of Shelter Drake that are supposed to allow for high defensive capabilities. Interestingly, Dot is the same bit that came on Black Shell. So weighing out each part, Shelter Drake is only 32.7 grams, so it's definitely not one of the heaviest blades in the game, rather light in fact. 780 is 7.8 grams. And Gear Point is 2.3 grams. And the full bay is 42.7 grams. Again, one of the lighter combos in Beyblade X. Thankfully, it's not as light as Ghost Circle. That one was really bad. With Shelter Drake's release, Beyblade X now has 3 bays under the Drake name, with Shelter Drake being drastically different from the other 2, once again because it combines elements from Black Shell. Obviously, Cobalt Drake and Impact Drake have a 4-bladed design, with Impact Drake increasing the attack power with the rubber blades, while Shelter Drake is more focused on defense and endurance. Question is, can it really handle the attacks of the previous Drake Beyblades? Let's find out. And that will conclude my unboxing of the BX Shelter Drake Random Booster Select. While Shelter Drake is cool, out of the 3 Drake bays we have in Beyblade X, Shelter Drake is probably my least favorite. Plus, I still can't help but feel this bay is kind of a filler release before we get CX at the end of March. Looks like you made it to the end of the video. Don't forget to leave a like, make a comment, and consider subscribing to my channel. And if you do, hit that notification bell to get notified when I upload new videos. Thanks for watching.